I had to fix them up a little bit.
And you really were one of those people who decided as a child. I was fascinated to read, and it's in the book, the story of how you decided you were going to become an actress.
Well, you know, Pat, your book, why is it in such terrible shape?
It's not in bad shape. I wrote notes on it because it's work, but also my dog loved it so much that she decided to take the cover to bed with her. So here it is, with a few tooth marks, very enthusiastic ones. So.
It's called My Days, Happy and otherwise, not so much. So, because nothing is easy, is it? But I'm from Minnesota. Anybody else here from Minnesota? All right, there's somebody. And my mother was a Canadian, and I was raised on you can be anything. So I was a middle child. So I thought, I'll do that, somebody.
And you went to the movies and you saw the marquees outside the theaters, and you really did think of your name up there in lights one day.
I did, and I thought my first name was spelled Marian, my last name Ross, and by 12 I said, that's not going to look good on a marquee. No, that's not good. So let's do Marion with the ROSS. So that's what I did.
And to grow up in that place, these were pretty big dreams. Hollywood was not only geographically a long way, but sort of metaphorically a long way away.
I think it was because of my Canadian mother that I didn't. And I had a crippled brother, and I was a middle little girl, second little girl. So I had an awful lot of drive, and it never occurred to me that I couldn't do this. And my mother was that way also. So the odds on coming from a small town in Minnesota, by the time I was 23.
I like that she's pointing at me when she says 23.
Because you know, 23, like you. I was under contract to Paramount. And that was I'm so old now, so that was like 1952. And it was thrilling because everybody was at the studio in those days. All the movie stars were there. It was, to go to lunch was something, I tell you.
And who did you see at those tables in the commissary?
We were called the Golden Circle, and we were under contract. So we had a special table. Around the corner is C.B. DeMille sitting there. Here's Marlene Dietrich comes walking into the dining room, and a hush falls over the room. You know, it was Elizabeth Taylor was there. Everybody was there. So it was a very thrilling, uncomfortable time. I was never comfortable there.
Why is that?
Because it was too heady for me, with pretty swift company, and I was very well brought up, and I was really, well, most actresses are shy. It was a part of them is shy, so it was tough and a very